Take two. Shalom, fam. Self-therapy time. Reflection time. Just something kind of was like pop up back in my consciousness. So, some things you try to like, blow it off, don't let it get to you, whatever. But then you kind of like shown something and you're like, you used to being mostly positive. So you kind of like try not to give certain little things that could blow up into big things if you were worldly chick, on site. Some things, you filter things through a positiveness so much that when negative stuff hits you, you don't really realize it until later. So, I just want to get a little quicker with that. So, story time, right? This happened just within the last 7 days. I'm doing my duties here for the fam, the best that I can. So, subject A, what would you do? Or how would you handle it? What would you do? Because I didn't do anything in the time. I just kind of like, oh, yeah, that was good. So, this person gets a vehicle, upgrades to a nice vehicle, maybe say like 7 days ago, and they keep it for a couple of days, and then they go back and get a different version of the vehicle, get some customized stuff done, and it's really nice, at least from the eye, but I'm not no expert. I'm a female, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I know hardly anything about vehicles, except that I can tell a regular basic car or basic truck from something that has been customized, and you can tell that it is of a higher quality and caliber version. So the first vehicle that was purchased, I just kind of looked out the window and said, oh, it looks nice and everything. I didn't get, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. So I would just, no thank you. Kind of peeped out for the first one. So the second one, the owner of the truck, actually asked me to come down outside to look at it. And I was like, he asked me to go down again? Sure, just because you asked me to come out, I'm going to get the little ones together, get their little shoes on and everything. No, thank you. So after that, came outside and no, thank you. Nope. Okay. I'm back. So, I got the shoes out there. It's looking at it. I was like, wow, this joint is a beast, right? Just kind of like general compliment, right? And then I'm getting well, you probably don't know the full capacity of this truck to really appreciate it. And I didn't say anything in the moment, but the more so I kind of bring that back to my remembrance, to like, well, why you call me out here in the first place? Like, I'm okay. Well, then just forget. Just throw the two. I don't know what they call the middle finger now. Like, what would you do if somebody said that to you like that? Like, he mad. The plus. Hey. No thanks. What would you do? Look at that. Like, why did he say that? I didn't come out here with I'm like, I'm just going to go back inside. Hey, he's like excited. Hey, stop. What would you do after that? Hey, sweetie. I was like, that's kind of cold right there. I'm like, I wouldn't even have came out here, put all my energy getting us all the way outside and everything like that to come in there and just get a comment like that. I'm like, all I could say, I was just like, well, I mean, I can tell there's some custom work on it. I mean, I didn't even get in the thing. I'm just going from the outside, like, this joint is All right, you know, I'm a dumb. Let me stop. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to go down to that level. I know females from the rip. If nobody called me downstairs to do an assessment or anything on it, they just said to come down and look at it, and I got that. So like, what would the Hamashiach do? I think I'm gonna do a part two because I think this next one's gonna really it's gonna catch a lot of eyes. But I want to know what y'all think about it. Like, what would you do, and how would you feel about somebody saying that to you like that? Anyways, I'm gonna dial up my positive energy the best way that I can after seeing that come back to my remembrance. Not just once, but actually a couple of times, several times afterwards. That was just kind of like, what? That make you go, boom, like in your mind, like. Anyway, till next time. Peace.